The second practice session, FP2, at the Singapore Grand Prix delivered an exciting evening of action under the floodlights, with Lando Norris narrowly edging out Ferrari's Charles Leclerc to take the top spot. However, the session ended on a sour note for Mercedes' George Russell, who crashed his car into the barriers, causing an early end to FP2. The session began with drivers testing their setups on medium and hard tires. Ferrari initially dominated, with Charles Leclerc setting a 1 minute and 31.655 seconds lap time, closely followed by his teammate Carlos Sainz, 0.3 behind. Alex Albon also showed strong pace in his Williams, slipping into third ahead of the Mercedes duo and the Red Bulls of Yuki Tsunoda and Daniel Ricciardo. As the session progressed and the drivers switched to the soft tires for qualifying simulations, the timesheets began to shift. Albon briefly took over P1 but was soon eclipsed by Norris, who set an impressive 1 minute and 30.727 seconds lap time, just under a tenth quicker than Leclerc. Despite touching the wall at turn 14, Leclerc managed to secure second place and asked his Ferrari team to check for any damage to his car. Carlos Sainz followed in third but was further back, unable to match the pace of his teammate in Norris. Behind Sainz, Yuki Tsunoda and Daniel Ricciardo both delivered strong performances, sandwiching Oscar Piastri, who encountered his own share of difficulties. Piastri went wide at turn 7 and later clipped the wall at turn 17, but fortunately, he avoided major damage. His teammate Norris also had a minor brush with the barrier at turn 3 but managed to steer into an escape road. Avoiding traffic, the session took a dramatic turn toward the end when George Russell crashed his Mercedes into the wall at turn 8, damaging his front wing and bringing out yellow flags. Russell's incident marked an abrupt end to his session, and he finished 7th, despite his earlier competitive run. Further down the order, Sergio Perez was the fastest of the Red Bulls, finishing 8th, though he reported significant issues with the car's balance. Max Verstappen, meanwhile, had a particularly rough session, finishing back in 15th after struggling with the setup of his Red Bull, with Lando Norris leading the charge and George Russell's crash adding to the drama. FP2 has set the stage for an exciting weekend in Singapore. Teams will need to make crucial adjustments as they prepare for Saturday's qualifying session and the high-stakes race ahead.